Okay, understanding E.4.M.O.Ms. Now, we actually did something similar earlier. It's actually E.4.M.O.Ms, but if you have a look here, you will see the number 4. So if you haven't watched E.4.M.O.M video already, please go back and watch that. But this is also E.4.M.O.M, but it's written in a different way. So E.4.M.O.M.S means every 4 minutes on the minute. Okay, so try to get your head around that slightly. But again, I'm going to explain the structure. I'll explain how it is written, and I'll explain how to follow when you do come across it in your. These are usually done at the end of workouts for your conditioning. So again, how this will look stands for every 4 minutes on the minute. Okay, basically every 4 minutes you are going to perform a bulk of work, and then you'll get a chance to rest maybe or so forth, but I will explain how that will work right away. So a typical workout, you will see it written something similar like so. E.4.M.O.M, every 4 minutes on the minute times 5. Okay, so the total time for this workout is going to be 20 minutes. Okay, if that was a 6, then that would be 24 minutes complete the workout. Every 4 minutes for 5 rounds complete. Now, this is how the workout will be written. So your workout is down here. You will have 16 burpees, 16 heavy alternating dumbbell snatches, 16 heavy alternating dumbbell lunges. That's 8 on each side, 8 on my left, 8 on my right, but I'm alternating. Same with my legs. And then skip remaining time. Now, how this works. You have 4 minutes to complete 16 burpees. Move on to your 16 snatches. Move on to your 16 lunges. That might take you, let's say, 2.5 minutes. You will have 90 seconds remaining to perform skipping. Okay, so basically the skip is basically a cool down maybe, or just something to keep the heart rate up. Once you are done, the clock comes to 4 minutes. You're going to go back to the start again. Perform your 16 burpees, your 16 dumbbell snatches, your 16 lunges, and then you are going to skip for the remaining amount of time. It's going to keep the heart rate elevated, so as each round goes, the workout is going to get harder because you're going to become more exhausted. The burpees are going to exhaust you. The snatches will exhaust you. But again, obviously, this is just the workout can be written with multiple different exercises, multiple different rep ranges, and it even might be written like even every 2 minutes for 5 rounds. Okay, so you perform your 16, 16, 16, and then you skip the remaining amount of time. This is just one structure of a way that this workout can be written. All you got to do is record the note, any notes that you may need to remember from the workout, your weights used, and obviously, well, you don't even need to record your time taken because it's going to take you 4 minutes. But maybe what you might want to consider is if you push the first 3 exercises as fast as possible, how long time were you actually skipping for? So that is the way it can be written. Another variation could be E.4.M.O.M every 3 minutes for 7 rounds. So that basically will give you a total of 21 minutes every 3 minutes from 7 rounds as fast as possible. Now, again, I will write it this way. If I write every 3 minutes for 7 rounds as fast as possible, 10 burpees, 10 alternating dumbbell snatches, 10 alternating dumbbell lunges, but then you get to rest. Okay, so the idea of this is that you're actually forced to push as hard and as fast as you can. It might take you 2 minutes and 30 seconds, okay? And then you have a 30-second break. The idea here is that you are going to record your slowest round. So basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to do these exercises within a time frame. So the first round, you might do it as, do it as fast as possible. You get loads of rest, but then you will start to die off. But we are going to record your slowest round. That will be your score. So that encourages you to push for every single round. Okay, so when it gets to round 5 and your lungs are burning and your legs are, lactic acid is building up, we're encouraging you to push. Obviously, we don't try and do this for too many rounds, again, so that you don't lead to ultimate fatigue. But again, it is 20. You might get this done in 2 minutes, and then you'd have a minute rest, basically. So the faster you can do this, the better. Obviously, I've written the weight here to use. Sometimes you can choose your own weight, but for anything like this, I will write the weight myself. So another thing about these every 4-minute workouts, or every 3 minutes, or every 5 minutes, it's a great way to incorporate exercises you are weaker at. or with exercises that you may be stronger at. So I will put exercises that I think you're weak at, and I put exercises that I think you're stronger at, and we put them in the same workout. You have to race the clock and to push hard to complete it in the given time. So there's no slacking around, there's no messing around. You know how long the workout will take. That's a benefit. You know it's going to be 4 minutes. You know there's going to be a push on. You know you're going to have to work hard. Learning to pace or go all out depends on the structure. So like the last workout I showed you there, where it was like you record your slowest rounds. That means you'll have to push on every single round. On some of them, then maybe you can just go through it and get it done and have that maybe a little bit of rest break or whatever the case may be, or a little bit easier. Use a clock or a timer. Again, there is a great app on the App Store called Tabata Timer. Any one of the Tabata timers that suits you is perfectly fine. Download one of them. They're usually free. If you need to get yourself a whiteboard, if you're doing home workouts, or if you're doing this in the gym and you need to write it down, then it's very handy and beneficial also. But always have a look at the workout before you start it, and always set your exercises up so that they're in order, that it allows you to move from exercise to exercise pretty fast. Okay, so I hope that explains it. Again, these are usually written when we come to conditioning workouts or at the end of your workout, and it's usually a good little finisher to get that heart rate up and get you working as hard as possible to increase our cardiovascular fitness. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.